I'm Anna Yeager.
And I'm Havens Ross, and we're the creators of Kennel to Couch,
a behavior and training guide for newly adopted shelter dogs. Working in the behavior department at the shelter, I've seen a lot of shelter dogs get adopted and then returned again for really manageable and common behavior problems.
Whatever kinds of anxiety or stress issues they had actually can intensify as they come back.
Most shelters try to provide resources for adopters, but all of them are in text form. We're gonna show exactly what we're talking about because a lot of people are visual learners.
It's so much more entertaining and accessible and far more easy to absorb if you can see it.
If they're presented with a video, an explanation of what the problem is, they can say, oh yeah, that's my problem and here's how I fix it.
None of the training videos that are out there are geared specifically towards shelter dogs.
I wish that there had been something like this for me and my family. When I was 11, my family finally got our first dog. Chewed on everything, house training problems. I mean, she had all of the problems that we see animals return for every day. And so we ended up giving her to a no-kill shelter in Denver. That broke my heart. And after working in a shelter and seeing Bailey and every single dog that's returned for the same reasons my family gave up, it's heartbreaking because they're simple things sometimes. And a lot of it is just not knowing what to do.
I have a degree in film. I moved to Charleston, South Carolina and worked at an animal shelter there for 3 years and decided that I wanted to dedicate my life to animal welfare. I was then hired as a behavior and training assistant, and I'm currently attending the Academy for Dog Trainers.
And I am originally from Denver. Ever since I was a very small kid, loved storytelling, and I was always going to movies, and so that's really what drew me to film. So I decided to go to film school. And after graduation, just to make cash, I was working at an animal shelter as an adoptions counselor. So I worked for a year coaching adopters on how to bring home their new shelter dogs. It was also there that I met Anna, and we immediately jumped into how can we use our mutual film background to further help the animals we work with every day. So Kennel to Couch is going to address the most common reasons we see dogs return to the shelters. Along with the how-to demonstrations, we're also including interviews with certified professional dog trainers.
They bring in all sorts of expertise to the videos.
Our primary distribution method is going to be online, so adopters have a great resource day or night.
The fact that they're so accessible could make all the difference between that dog staying in the home and that dog getting returned.
This project is absolutely in need of community support.
These videos need to be done so that shelter dogs have that support, adopters have that support, shelters have that support.
A shelter can refer an adopter to a video. A person can access that from home. They have resources, they have a place to go, they have something that says, you're not alone, this has happened before, and here's the way out.
These videos are going to benefit potentially every shelter across the country.